I'm here again with Ariana, my assistant, to show you my handling and routine on the mouth coil. Now, the first thing I do is I make a big deal about magic paper. I brought some magic paper today. I might say something to the effect of, has anybody ever seen magic paper before? Do you know what it looks like? Magic paper is very expensive. In any event, if you'd stand next to me here, please. Thank you. And so I made a big deal about this magic paper, and by the time I reach for my box and pull out a roll of magic paper, they are going bananas, okay? Believe me, they see this and you're calling it magic paper and you've hyped it up, they are going to let you know that this is toilet paper, okay? And at some point you're going to actually have to agree with them or they'll never let you go on with your show. They'll keep screaming at you that it's toilet paper. So eventually I usually say something to the effect of, oh, we'll just compromise. We'll call it magic toilet paper. How's that? Or sometimes I say, you're right, I think I got ripped off. And you can even rip off a piece of paper as you do that. So lots of ways you can handle that, but eventually you are going to have to address the fact that you realize that this is not magic paper, or again, they'll never let you carry on. Now, at this point, I let my assistant here take off as much or as little toilet paper, magic paper, whatever you want to call it, as they'd like. And if you would join me about right here, perfect. And I take off some magic toilet paper as well. And I ask my assistant here to do exactly as I'll do. And of course, I have my mouth coil in my right hand. And I say, go ahead and tear it into 2 pieces. Perfect. And put the 2 pieces together, find the middle, tear it into 4 pieces. Perfect. Just like so. Take the piece of paper now that's on the back end, move it to the front. Perfect. Take the one that's on the front, flip it upside down. Very important to go nice and slow so they can keep up. And then the pace changes. I say, oh, let's flip the one on the back upside down, but don't move it to the front. Take the one that's on the front, move it back to the back, then flip it upside down. Take the one that's on the front, flip it upside down. Don't move it to the front, but take the one, oh, from the back here, move it back up to the front, flip it upside down, and then move it back to the back. You got it? All right, and of course, no kid has ever been able to keep up with that. So in any event, I asked them to wad the piece of paper up and wad into a tiny little ball and put the piece of paper in their mouth. Now at this point, about half the kids will do it, about half the kids either won't do it at all or won't do it right away. So if they put it right in, my first reaction is shock. I can't believe they actually did it. I make a big deal out of that, okay? I cannot believe they actually put it in their mouth, okay? But they do it about like half the time. If they don't do it, I just say, okay, no problem. I then put the paper in my mouth, and of course I'm loading my mouth coil. Now, anything I say at this point is hilarious, okay? You can't say anything with toilet paper in your mouth and not be funny, okay? So, milk that for a little bit. Make some jokes, whatever you want to say. Ride that for all it's worth, because the kids will think it's hilarious. I promise. Now, at some point, I'm going to do the mouth coil routine. I'm going to pull the mouth coil out. They're going to have no success. They're going to be pulling theirs out. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Blah, blah, blah. So you pull it out, cast it aside. I never give it to the kid. To me, it's just gross. It's been in my mouth, and it really has been in my mouth, and it's touched all kinds, especially in this day and age of coronavirus and all this stuff. We don't need to be giving stuff out like that. So in any event, that's usually the end, and I just send them back to their seat. But sometimes the kid will never put it in their mouth ever. And so then I just gather up all the pieces, and I hold them up, and I say, that's the magic, that's what happens. Say, you want to know why it didn't work with yours? And I just go, because you didn't put it in your mouth! And I send them back to their seat. They get a big round of applause. Everybody gets a big round of applause. And the trick is over. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I found this little gizmo as I googled around toilet paper, headwear, etc. In making this video looking for images. And I thought, wouldn't this be kind of fun? You could actually have the kid take the toilet paper off of their own head and then tear it up into the squares after that. This looks like it has a lot of potential. I couldn't find any place to actually buy one, but certainly I know I could make this in a relatively short amount of time, and I think would be a hilarious addition to the routine. So if you decide to use it, let me know. I'd love to hear how it goes down.